Hey everyone, it's NW Order for Life here with Akame Ga Kill episode 8 review. Um, Sad episode because Aniki Bulat surrenders his life, loses his life in battle, uh, and Tatsumi carries on the burden of inheriting Incursio. But before we get to that, go back to the beginning of the episode where we see Bulat versus his former general mentor, Liver. Liver declares that he is loyal to Esdeath because she saved him from the corrupt capital, the corrupt politicians that put him in the cell and wouldn't, listen to him and everything like that. And to him, Esdeath was like a goddess because, you know, she was like, it doesn't matter what problems are in front of you, I will crush them. I will crush all your problems. You will be my right hand, and I will give you everything you want just so long as you serve me. And she appears to him as like this, like in his eyes, she's this amazing figure. This something that can't that you just can't believe with your own eyes. Someone that literally can just take whatever she wants and grasp power and do what she says. So he becomes like her fangirl, her fanboy. He literally just like falls in awe of her presence and completely submits himself to her. And that's how he becomes her loyal dog, her henchman, to do whatever she wants. And to me, it seems like he's still serving the empire, so I don't see why he could accept that. I mean, no matter how much he loves Esdeath, enamored by Esdeath, he should still know that he's doing the dirty work of the politicians that put him there. So, but whatever, that's his character. Is he's just so enchanted by Esdeath that it's over, and he'll do whatever she says. So he fights with Bulat. He uses a water Teigu known as Black Marlin. It almost, uh, overpowers Bulat, but with Bulat's strength, he's able to weather the water attacks in midair and everything. And, at that point, Bulat loses the ability to use Incursio because it seems to be like a time limit on it. So Liver also loses the ability to use his water powers because it's making him bleed from the ears, whatever, it's hurting him. And Tatsumi was fighting Nyau, or trying to fight Nyau, but Nyau was took care of him pretty easily. And in fact, Bulat could have killed Liver. There was a point where Bulat could have murdered Liver, right there. And unfortunately, Nyau was made a distraction or leaped up, whatever, causing Bulat to focus on Nyau for a second, and giving Liver the time to avoid a deadly strike or to get out of the way. Unfortunately, Tatsumi was on the ground because Tatsumi wasn't strong enough to fight Nyau. And this is Nyau while he was damaged from Bulat's attack last episode. So you can see that's the strength of between Tatsumi and Nyau. And, Liver tries to, recruit Bulat to Esdeath's army by giving him the speech that Esdeath will give him whatever he wants, and that basically, like, with his strength, he can be number two, and don't think of it as serving the empire, think of it as serving Esdeath. And Bulat says, no, I serve the people, or I fight for the people, and Liver laughs at that, thinking like, oh, come on, never expect to hear that from an assassin. So the differences of opinion not resolved. Liver fights for Esdeath, and Bulat fights for the people, and they have one final fight in which Bulat cuts him, but Liver uses the blood from his cut. Well, first, actually, Liver injected himself with like this poison. It was a strengthening agent, made him stronger, And so while Bulat and Liver fought hand in hand, actually sword and sword they fought. Uh, Bulat crushed Liver's sword and made a cut, but Liver used the blood from that came out of his cut to turn it into blood spikes and pierce Bulat in a couple places in his body, and then it was revealed to be poisoned. And then Bulat's time was pretty much up, and Liver said, he'll be waiting for him on the other side. And before Bulat dies, Nyau uses the flute and makes himself muscular, adjusts his body, and Bulat tells Tatsumi to use his Teigu, and says Tatsumi likes his Teigu. Tatsumi's thought it was cool, so surely the Teigu will respond to that, and it depends on the way you react to it. Like when Tatsumi reacted to that Zant guy, whatever that guy's name was, the assassin with the eye that could see everything. When Tatsumi reacted like, oh, I don't want to look at that, or oh no, it might be a bad thing to look at that, that's when that eye Teigu rejected him. So with this Teigu, Incursio, Tatsumi's always thought it was cool, and he respects it. So because of that, Tatsumi Tatsumi gets punched by Bulat, and Bulat tells him, "Don't listen to the enemy, because the enemy is trying to confuse you or have control of the pace of the psychological advantage." So Tatsumi listens to Bulat. He calls out Incursio, and Incursio envelops him and becomes even stronger than the Incursio that was on Bulat. Like, it just adapts to Tatsumi and makes him even stronger. It's a different type of armor. And Tatsumi and Nyau go head to head. He knocks Nyau all the way into the wall with a punch, and the punch looks so strong that it seems like Nyau dies on impact, probably before he even hit the wall. That's how strong the punch is. And of course, the episode ends with Tatsumi crying over, well, not end yet. Tatsumi does cry over Bulat, dead in the rain like that, and it's a very heartwarming scene. And then, at the very end, we have Kurome. This girl named Kurome is sitting on top of a pile of corpses, and her allies inform her, that she's been called back to the capital. This girl is Akame's sister, and it should be very fun for everyone to see how she fights and what she's all about in the coming episodes. But the episode was really good. Great episode filled with a lot of action. Bulat got a lot of man points. Basically, he was powerful. He was wise, and Tatsumi, again, more to his growth. Esdeath's 3 servants have all been killed. So Esdeath now has more reason to hate Night Raid and go after Night Raid. And Night Raid has more reason to hate her because they've lost 2 people. Well, no, they've lost 1 to Esdeath, but they lost the other one to the other girl, Seiryu. But now that they've lost 2 people, Night Raid, more anger, more grief. But Tatsumi inherits Bulat's Teigu, Incursio. It's awesome, and just great action ahead, and so far a great story. Episode gets 9 out of 10 for me. Really enjoyed it. Just a great series, great anime adaptation of an amazing manga. So that's my review for Akame ga Kill episode 8 review. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel for more videos on Akame ga Kill and other anime and manga series. And leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about this episode or any of the characters in the episode. And let's say a little farewell for Bulat. He was an awesome character. But I think it's really good that this show kills off people that you don't really have. I mean, you come to know them, you come to like them, but there's not so much development on them. There was more development on these characters in the manga, not that much more, but there was. But I mean, it's just a great thing that you can just have a safe place ripped away from you as a viewer, like, oh, this is like a safe character, and then just ripped away. That's a great feeling. You never know what's going to happen. It's scary, It makes it fun, and I'm praising the show really for going in that direction and staying true to the theme of assassination, and you can die in a minute. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.